part, what does it mean for to have the opportunity to be the
I'm excited, didn't think it would happen so fast, so I'm just excited for the opportunity. I'm trying to grow in this position, grow as a coach, bring my knowledge from being a player to a coach as well, so I'm just grateful for the opportunity.
The journey is taking you all over the world. What do you think you can instill in the players that are trying to get to the next level in the NBA?
I think for me, with the Summer League guys, going through that process myself, I can kind of guide them on things that I experienced, stuff that went the right way, stuff that went the wrong way. Just try to get guys to play the right way and, not try to be selfish or try to be scorers because that's not going to help them make this team.
In what areas as a coach do you hope that you grow during this experience?
Just finding comfortability, finding my voice, being a leader. As a player, it was easy to lead, but when I got here, kind of wasn't talking as much. But now being in this position, I can probably lead the team more than I did in the last 2 years.
What sort of advice has Kenny or anyone else on the coaching staff given you how to get this?
A lot of the staff, like the other assistant coaches, have really been helping me out. Any questions I have, they've been answering it for me too. And Kenny is kind of like let me learn on the fly a little bit. I don't know how it's gonna be when we get to Vegas, but he's like kind of like do your thing a little bit, and it's been really great.
When you look at this roster, what do you like about the makeup of it? Some of the guys that you're now getting to work with for Summer League.
I think the size. I think that's the most important part of this roster is we got a lot of size and length, a lot of switchable players. We got 2 small guys, and then everybody else is like 6'5" and over. So I think 3 small guys actually. So everybody's like 6'5" and over, switchable guys. Multiple guys can play different positions, so I think that's great for this team.
You know what the core is for this team, but what do you tell the guys that are looking to make an impact and maybe get a spot here?
Our first meeting yesterday, I was talking about playing the right way, being professional, being connected as a team. I felt like if you play team basketball, that's going to help show NBA teams, our team, that you're ready to compete and win a spot in the NBA.
Omar, so far, how have you been able to see Jalen Tyson make a jump from last year to this year so far?
Yeah, I think last year was his first year, so he was kind of like fresh out. You can see he's hungry. Not playing as many minutes as he probably expected coming into the season. I think he's very hungry right now. He's usually the first guy here, and he's always on the court. I think he's learning to take care of his body more, so he's doing treatment and things like that. So I think 1 year experience is helping him a lot in that way.
What are you asking out of Tyrese during Summer League?
Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. I think we drafted him because he's a shot maker and don't pass up shots. Shoot the ball. Obviously, being a rookie, his first time playing, he's gonna have to learn on the fly. But we want him to be aggressive.
What do you expect out of guys that have been in Summer League before, like Jalen, like the fact that this is the first time?
Just approach it the right way. Don't look at it as punishment. Look at it as an opportunity to, find ways to get better, one, and then find ways to find minutes next season.
Given your point guard background, how much responsibility do you feel when it comes to mentoring, developing guys like Tyrese who has that kind of skill set?
I think with my experience, it helps a lot. Playing many different levels of basketball, starting in the NBA, playing in the G League, playing overseas. I think my experience helped him a lot. But just being an heir, things I've been through, things I saw, just helping him in that way.
What sort of adjustment was it for you initially, going from player to coach? And you just said you're learning on the fly, so what kind of things are those?
Yeah, so as a player, when I wanted to demonstrate stuff to my teammates, I can do it with action. As a coach, you got to be able to do it with your voice. So just learning how to speak to players without, being able to actually demonstrate it is a lot different from a coach's perspective.
People always say don't read too much into Summer League, good or bad. What, if anything, about what you guys are going to go through the next couple weeks will translate to where they're eventually going in the pros?
Like I said, just have the right approach, be professional, be great teammates, and you don't know when this opportunity is going to come again, so just take advantage of it.
What do you look for in potential early indicators like, this guy could be someone that can help us out on the big club?
I think with our team, the Cavs, you need guys that can defend, guys that play the right way. Obviously, we want to be a great defensive team this year, so just guys that can help us in that area.
There's only been a couple practices. What have you seen out of Tristan Aruda?
Say it again.
I know it's only been a couple practices, but what have you seen out of Tristan Aruda?
I like his size, like he's legit 6'8", 6'9". He stretched the floor. He's been playing the right way, so I like that about him as well.
Omar, you talked a little bit about just you being quickly integrated into the head coaching role. When you think about your journey, how do you reflect on being a player, being a coach, and just overall wanting to be in the space of basketball?
Yeah, I'm grateful. Came to a great organization. They helped me grow as a person and as a coach. And I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and I'm just excited to get going.